What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Only one more day before the international break is over, right? Because then the club football will be back this weekend. And boy, we have a big game. Chelsea, Liverpool. We will see what's gonna happen. But we are not getting ahead of our own head. So we're gonna just start with what is going on in today's world. Because in the international break, there are international football. England won against Finland. France beat Belgium again, like another one. Yo, allez bleu. And of course, we have African football and South American. But in the international break, the craziest stories, the craziest event, the craziest bullshit going on in the world, the story always come from Africa. If it's not between the player and the federation, it's between the federation and the minister, the government, or it's between two federations. We're gonna try to talk about what is going on between Nigeria and Libya, because the Nigerian captain come out, share some stuff, and the Libyan are answering it. So we're gonna just try to address that, and of course we're gonna talk a little bit about Pep Guardiola. He answered some question, and Chelsea Football Club. Of course, this channel won't be anything without Chelsea, right? So anyway, guys, we're gonna try to address those things. So welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to give me some love. Like this, share it, and don't forget to subscribe, because we're shooting for 200. We are already 195. We're getting close, right? Other people are shooting for 1,000, 100,000, million. We're shooting to get the 200,000. Is a step by step. Just like Enzo Maresca said, we are not getting ahead of our head. So guys, we're gonna start with what is going on in Africa, right? The Nigerian captain, because that is really important. This channel, I know I'm from Mali, Central Africa, like US. So like I'm an international kid. So like I support a lot of country, France, England, Mali, Central Africa, and US. So like all those countries when they're playing, I just like my heart is in it. I have to follow it, right? So, but there are other big country playing. And Nigeria, they're having some logistic issue with the Libyan, because this is what the captain has to say. They announced that they won't be playing the game, right? This is from the captain. Like, this is the official. Like, Nigerian announced they will not play the game against Libya after showing what happened at the airport once the team arrived. So the captain, this is from the captain, William Trost Ekon, shared a photo of Victor Boniface, Calvin Bassey from, PSV Eindhoven, or like Ajax, I think, and other player, after revealing that the team was stranded at a Libyan airport for over 12 hours with no access to food or drink. This is quote, "We have been at the airport almost 13 hours, no food, no Wi-Fi, nowhere to sleep. African, we can do better," said Boniface, showing the bus sent to them. Libyan captain Al-Badri says it also happened to them when they arrived in Nigeria, saved by two cars from the Libyan embassy after many hours around the airport. Meanwhile, Nigerian captain Trost Ekon announces with official statement that they won't play the game. 12 plus hours in an abandoned airport in Libya after our plane was diverted. Libyan government rescinded our approved landing in Benghazi with no reason. They have locked the airport gate, left without phone connection, food, or drink, all to play mind game. No mistake. Okay, so this is what they have to say, right? And there's a fourth one, because after they share this, which is shameful, like they say, Africa, we can do better, right? International football, I think after the Euro, the AFCON is the most competitive out there. Because in South America, they have only 12 teams. They have to invite other countries to play. In CONCACAF, we know there is only US, Canada, and Mexico. Hence why those countries winning a lot of trophies. In Africa, it's share. It's a 54 country. The qualifier is so hard. Hence you have to Nigeria, Libyan doing this to Nigeria. But their captain, as Badri said, it happened to them when they went to Nigeria. I don't know why Nigeria would do that. Oga, why would you do that? You are the biggest country in Africa, at least economically and in terms of population. You don't need to do that. You have a player. Libya is not that big. Libya is not Egypt. It's not Algeria. It's not Morocco in terms of footballing world. Why do you have to do that to them? I think this is just, you slap me, I slap you. They just send a favor back, right? Because like when they say, I saw the captain saying they were sent to the city, passing through city without light, without energy, like nothing. Their embassy sent them. What the Nigerian embassy was doing. You know your player there. Why didn't you go pick them up? It shouldn't have to come to that. We need to respect each other. Either you are Libyan, Nigerian, Malian, Ghanaian, like Ethiopian, whatever. We have 54 countries. I know the unity in Africa is just something like, it's just crazy. We cannot be together. Like even in terms of our economic cooperation, it's just crazy. Our border is just crazy everywhere you go. This is football, the most popular sport in the world that can bring people together. I know Libya is a war zone, right? We don't know which government is controlling what. They killed their leader, right? And now you're giving them the light to humiliate you. You know, this the captain just released another like a statement again. He said, "This is another exclusive from Trusted Econ confirm they are back home safe." You know, so they are back home safe. So Nigerian's captain Trust Econ confirm they are back home safe. We would never treat a nation coming to Nigeria this way. With all respect, why would we have to do that versus Libya? We aren't scared of to play against anyone. I even apologized to the captain before the game in the tunnel when we played on Friday for their traveling issue. Nothing we could do about it. But I wanted them to know they are welcome. That is the Ekitson say. There is no history of Nigerian mistreating any of the big African team when we play at home. So the question is, why should we start now? So this is from the captain. So apparently they are back in Nigeria. They are not playing the game, right? Because they were mistreated. But you just can read between the line when you say we don't treat any big African big country. So Libya is not big enough for you. That's why you let them suffer like that. Your government do that. I know the player doesn't have any power over this thing. You know, the federation have to organize the traveling. You know, we saw what happened to the Togolese team in 2010. Is disgusting, right? Africa, the lack of security, the lack of organization, and some of these fields are just, it's just like fortress. You just go in like the forest. And African, we can do better. We can do better. This is like our image is being destroyed internationally. Go watch this Asian Cup. The South America, the Copa America is they're kind of like, they kind of have the same mentality as us, right? So go watch the Euro, even the Oceania. Those guys have a better organization. Have a better organization. We don't need to do this. It's international break. This player cannot be on the bus driving 12 hours, 3 hours with the road condition we have in Africa. You guys know that. The road, we don't have a transportation system. Our transportation system are not good. Not every country in Africa developed like to carry this traveling like the European do. It's impossible. Africa is really big. Like Europe, we can put 10 of Europe in Africa, right? But with organization, we can avoid this issue. So, like they're back home, we're gonna see what's gonna happen, because I think the Libyan just replay the favor that they received. They weren't welcomed, and then they did the same thing. So we're gonna see what the FIFA gonna do, what the CAF gonna do, the Confederation African of Football. We're gonna see what they're gonna do, and we will see. We'll see from that. But it's just shameful. It's shameful for as African fan who love this sport, and we know like there is a million of fans following this team, even though they really sucks. They bad sometimes, you know. But Nigeria didn't need to do that last Friday. Even the captain recognized it. He apologized for the issue. I know those are governmental organization, they have to be able to say it. We saw what Samuel Eto'o, the minister, what was going on. We always hear stories about prime not being paid, the bonuses that the player need to receive that they are now receiving. We hear that, see that every time when there is African football, right? So in Africa, we need to, we need to evolve. We need to evolve. We need to start working smart. So anyway, they were game today. That's what we have to say on that issue. Let's just hope they will be playing a game, because this player, their calendar is really charged. Like they have a lot of game. Like even the fifth pro, which is the footballing body that represent the player, with we're gonna talk about that a little bit because they complaining to FIFA for organizing and adding more games. So we're gonna talk about later. Anyway, in Africa there were some game. Hopefully the organization were all right. Gambia won 1-0. Kenya lost to Cameroon 1-0. Zimbabwe beat Namibia 3-1. Algeria won to Togo 1-0. And Mozambique won 3-0 today. So tomorrow we're gonna see Senegal, Mali, Central Africa. Central Africa is playing Morocco. It won't be easy, but hey, there will be the South Africa. We're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? So that's what we have on our Africa today. Let's just hope next time you're gonna be talking positively about Africa, right? So talking about the organization of these games, FIFA, UEFA. So UEFA represented the fifth pro, European footballing chief, and the fifth pro slammed FIFA over scheduling. So La Liga president Javier Tebas said on Monday said on Monday has been one of the most important days in football, and compared it to case that against the failed European Super League, while Premier League boss Richard Masters said in a statement that football has reached a tipping point. So, FIFPro and the European League jointly filed a lawsuit at the European Commission in Brussels, in which they argue FIFA is abusing its right as both tournament organizer and regulator. So, that's good. A lot of players been complaining about a lot of games because we're going to have the Club World Cup, 32 club, which is crazy. I don't know why they do that. It's just, yeah. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. So let's see. Let's hope they take care of those small issues, right? So anyway, those are the legal issue, the legal issue and all the bullshit that's going on in Africa. But we're gonna talk a little bit about football today because hey, we beat another team again. Like I said yesterday, England won 3-0, right? No, 3-1. It was a 3-1, and Jack Grealish, when they got the free kick, because Jack Grealish scored yesterday. He's scoring goals now. And Trent Alexander-Arnold had a free kick, beautiful free kick, by the way. And then he promised him, he said, if you score, he said, this is good for him. I said to him, obviously for a joke, if you score this, I will give you 500 quid. And then he just slapped it the top of the bin, right, which is the top corner, I think, right? So yeah, I don't know, like it's a British slang. So like he slammed it at the top of the corner, right? So 500 quid, it's maybe 500 pounds. He scored it. You owe him $500, so just give him that money because he scored. It was a beautiful goal. They won the game. People were expecting it. They beat Finland, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen next. That is England. They won, and of course France won against Belgium again. The Belgian, they are like a cousin, little brother in Europe, They try to rivalize with France, right? They are always saying, we play better, but we always lose. Why? What's going to happen? The last time they beat France in an official game, it was in 1982. Michel Platini was playing, right? And the last time they drew a game against France was in 1957. So, like, none of us were around when those happened, right? But hey, to be fair, in friendly game in 2015, they won 4-3. Like in 2015, you remember when the terrorist attempt happened in Paris where the bomb exploded. So like that was a Belgium-France game. They won that game, but I think it's because of the bomb. It's not like they beat us and something, So anyway, that was, the Belgian, they just need to work harder. especially if they play without their player Thibaut Courtois. Just say he's not coming back as long the coach is there, and you have Lukaku didn't come this time, and Kevin De Bruyne he's injured. But Lukaku is we don't know. Lukaku is like a Mbappe case, right? They just decide to not come. Like Mbappe say, he's gonna just come for the most important game. So this game are not important to him, you know. But hey, Real Madrid player like Chouameni as a good captain, he was there, even though he got a red card today. I think overall the game it wasn't good for France. You know, the first half like we got dominated. Like Tielemans missed a penalty. But Rondel Colomoni scored his penalty. We went to 1-1 to the first half. I mean, the Belgian could say, oh, yeah, we played better. But yeah, you can do that every time. But we're going to win anyway, right? So in the second half, Colomoni scored a beautiful goal from across from Lucas Dean. Header, 2-1. And the Belgian, like we got the record, they couldn't equalize it. And of course, France now is a second on the table, 9 points. Italy won today 3-1. No, they won, yeah, Italy won 3-1. No, they won 4-1 against Israel. So Italy is at the top of the table, 10 points, France 9 points, 2 games to go. So we're going to see what's going to happen. And Turkey won 4-2. Arda Güler scored his first goal of the season. Sweden won 3-0 against Estonia. Ukraine, Republic Czech 1-1. And of course, Bosnia lost 2-0. Bosnia lost 2-0 to Hungary. And you have other country like Wales. Wales won today. They won like a 2-1, I think. No, they won 1-0 against Montenegro. Germany won 2. So it was kind of chill. All the favorite won, right? Like they wasn't surprised, nothing happened. Germany beating Netherlands. I mean, it was a tough game, but it was 1-0 win. So overall, it was a good day, right, for the big games. So anyway, hey guys, like I said, we were talking about some club football. Like Pep Guardiola was talking on the press conference about him leaving. This is what he have to say from Sky Sport. He say, "Leaving City, it is not true. I haven't decided yet, and it is not even true that I will be the next England coach. If I had decided, I would say it. I don't know either. Anything can happen." So this is Pep Guardiola. You know, there are rumors saying he's gonna be English head coach because England, the FA made it a priority to bring Pep Guardiola as the head coach because Lee Carsley want to go back to the U21, right? Because he cannot handle the first one. So what we can say, Pep Guardiola is not going anywhere. And he said the rumor for him leaving is not true, even though the director of sport jumped ship. He's going to leave at the end of the season. We don't know. Maybe the 115 Chargers going to change a lot of things if they lose. But since they're beating the Premier League, we don't know what's going to happen, right? So, like, that's him. But his players are really performing away, even though yesterday Haaland got destroyed. Norway, they got beaten by Austria 5-1. Haaland, I mean, hey, he in the previous game he just revealed that he's going to have a kid. His girlfriend was really happy to see that because he became the leading top scorer of Norway with 36 goals. You know, some countries kind of easy to just be the leading goal scorer, right? Talking about leading goal scorer, like, you know, there are players that are really killing it. There are players that are killing it everywhere, right? So we have Cristiano Ronaldo, since turning 30, he scored more goals than France, Italy, Germany, England, all-time leading scorer. If you combine them, they score like either 53, 54, something like that. It's 300 something. Cristiano Ronaldo since 30, he scored more than 400 goals. So just have to give it up to him, right? And he's been doing really good. So anyway, guys, you know, like Chelsea, everything is chill. Rich James is back, which is good. Rich James is really back. And Fofana is happy because they're talking about Enzo Maresca and what they think about Enzo Maresca. He say Enzo Maresca has fallen in love with Fofana because now he's going to just give him one game every week, which is good to protect him. You know, he's injury prone. So him not playing every game is good for him. He's going to get his fitness back 100% because we have a lot of players that can play in his position. So that is good. Cole Palmer to move to the club life, you know, changing, like he was saying in his interview, saying moving to Chelsea changed his life because it was a gamble leaving Man City. Because we know he did not want to leave, right? He just wanted to go for a loan and then come back and, you know, kill it. but they say no, you either stay or we sell you. So they sold him. So he take the gamble, join the Chelsea, and he say, I had the people telling me, don't go there. Don't go there. I decided what I wanted to do, to move a club. It changed my life in many different ways, which is true. Today he's playing for the England national team, and he's been the English player of the year. He wouldn't be that way if he stayed at Man City. So I think after all, it's a good decision from him, right? And you have Levi Cowell to talking a little bit about his game time last season. He said he was playing in a totally different position. He's not left back, but he was playing there, so it destroyed his game. Now he's a center back, so he's comfortable. Like he's playing him and Fofana playing every one game every week, which is good. They can do it. So anyway, guys, so this is what we have today. Cristiano Ronaldo launching his watches. The crazy part, he chose the goal he scored against Manchester United to put in his watch. Now Rolex have a competitor, real competitor, because Cristiano Ronaldo just flight of Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what they put on like the one he jumped over Evra, Patrice Evra. I love this game. So anyway, guys, Cristiano Ronaldo, I think the billionaire is still there. He don't like the way he exited the club. So I think every time he got a chance, he just gonna like stop them, right? Every time he got the chance, he will do it. So anyway, we're gonna see what's gonna happen at United since they're building walls. We're gonna see after the international break how they're gonna develop, because they're playing Brentford. Even we play Liverpool, so our game is much tougher. So we will see. Anyway, guys, hey, this video has been really long, but I wanna just thank you guys for being here. Thank you for support, and what do you guys think about my analysis of, especially about Africa? What do you guys think? I'm interested to hear your thought and like what you think about it. Comment below. We will talk about it. I will respond to any single comment you guys put out there. I will respond to the best of my ability. So anyway, guys, hey, thank you very much. You guys stay safe. Tomorrow we'll be there, and